All right, so we are going to check out the night vision here. We're loading up our camera.
Hey guys, Jeremy here, and today we're going to be checking out this cool little solar-powered security camera, which was sent to me at no charge for this review. Now, I've already downloaded the app and connected it to the camera, and if there was any surprises, if there's any difficulties or challenges in getting that set up, I would have walked you through that process, but it was pretty straightforward, easy to do. Literally took a minute to do so. And now I have everything right here on my phone. You can hear the notifications that I'm receiving, and that is the movement that the camera is detecting. So every time it detects movement, it's going to send me a notification and let me know there's something going on in the backyard. Now, I do not have an SD card installed, and that SD card would be installed right here where the power button is, where the reset button is, and where a charge port is. So we've got a power button, a reset button, a slot here for your SD card, and then you've also got power from a USB-C. Now, because it is solar powered and we have it in the backyard, there's no need to have that USB-C connected, no need to have anything connected except an SD card. The SD card is going to allow you to take pictures, take video, and save video. Now, because I don't have an SD card, we're not going to be able to see any video today. But we are going to be able to check out the notifications, and it's pretty neat what this camera has been able to pick up. So the next thing that we want to do is probably mount it to the fence. Now, because it does have a flat bottom to it, and I have a 4x4 fence post, this is going to fit perfect right up here. All I'm wanting to do is scan the entire backyard, and really I'm wanting to watch that fence over there. And the reason I want to watch that fence is because sometimes our dogs will get underneath that fence. I just want to be able to monitor that and make sure that we've got it closed up properly. I also just want to make sure that we don't have anybody in the backyard who's not supposed to be in the backyard. So let's go ahead and take a look at the app. It's called the HG Cam. And I'll show you what is available on the app, and then also going to show you some of these notifications that I'm getting, what kind of picture we get, what kind of reception we get, and then some of the parameters that you can set on your camera so that you can get the best quality picture and so that you can get the notifications when you need them. So we're going to step inside out of the sun. We're going to take a look at my screen. We're also going to do a little bit of a screen record here so that you can see everything that I see, and then we're going to give a little bit of daytime viewing, and then we also want to check out the night vision because it has several options on the night vision where it's going to be black and white, color, or whatever you want. So we're going to check this out, and then we're going to do some more recording here this evening.
So I'll show you some of the other night vision here. If we go to the color mode, then we get a little bit of a green tint there, and the picture is fair. Spotlight comes on, and there we have a full color picture of that backyard. So that's really not too bad. However, in my personal opinion, I like the black and white. There's the starlight mode, and that turns off the spotlight. And then we'll go back to our IR mode, and boom, there's that black and white again. That's one of my primary settings for my night vision, just because I think the clarity is much better. So really nice camera. I appreciate the notifications that I've received. It's not overwhelming me. I've had dogs in the backyard and I still get those notifications. But as I said again, it's not an overwhelming amount of notifications. It's just a few here and there when the dogs pass a camera. So next down on the menu, we see our spotlight, which we're going to check out that spotlight tonight. We've also got a siren. Let me show you what that siren sounds like. Again, we are about 30 yards away. I'm just going to step right inside this fence so that you can see me right there. And then we're going to hit that siren. So what we're going to do is walk up to it so that you can hear it. And we'll hit that one more time. There it is. Okay, so you really can't hear that siren very well, but you can turn it on, you can turn it off. I think that if you had somebody in your yard, on your porch, your patio, on your property that wasn't supposed to be there, and you turn that siren on, that's going to be enough to discourage them and redirect their attention elsewhere and leave your property. Then we've got our night vision button. We click that night vision, and these are the options that we have on night vision. And then we've also got our motion detection, and we can detect all human or we can turn off detection. So that's just a quick menu there. Now what we want to do is we are going to click the settings up here in the top right, the blue ones, and these are going to be some more in-depth settings that we can work with here. So we got our cloud storage, and again, you got a 7-day trial there, or you can put an SD card in. You got your motion detection, and now you can be a little bit more specific on your motion detection. You can customize it to just pick up motion certain hours. You can detect all, or you can just detect human. You can set that how you like. You've also got your sensitivity, and you've got your interval. If it's just a continuous detection, then you might want to change it to a 10-second or a 30-second. Then you've also got a record time of 10 seconds, and that would be if you had an SD card. You got your siren that would come on when motion was detected, or you got a sound and light when motion was detected. You just kind of set that however you want to. Your night vision mode, you got your auto mode, your IR mode, as we've already looked, and that's where I want to go. And we're going to look at all of these tonight so that you can see what the color looks like, and that saved that. And then you got your battery, and you can see that the battery is charging, and it pretty well stays charged here during the summertime with long sunshine hours. General, we've got the name, which we've put it in as the backyard. You got an indicator light that's on. There is no SD card. Set your time in your time zone, and you're good to go. You can do your audio settings, your video settings, and you can put those parameters wherever you want them. There's your SD, HD, FHD, and then your flicker and your hertz, your 50 hertz or 60, and 60 is going to be your best for your cameras. And then your notification, you can set those on or off, and then you can have those pushed when you want them at certain parameters. So next thing that we need to do is we're going to go back home, and we want to look down here at our events next, and there we go. So not able to see much other than the picture. So there's my wife and I right there, and we go ahead and click that picture, and I don't get anything. Okay, then we can see there I am right up at the front. We're doing a little video there, and that's when I'm holding on to the camera at the beginning of the video. We see it flipped over there. There's my wife recording me. And here's what I really like here. This drives my dog nuts. I want you to see some of these other motion detection that we've picked up. Look at that. There's a little squirrel right there. That squirrel runs the fence daily, drives my dog nuts, and that's all I get is bark, bark, bark all the time because of that little guy. Here I am just setting up the camera a few days ago, and putting it in the place I want so I can see everything that I need to see, and you can do the same. Last thing we're going to do is hit that local tab down here on the bottom, and in the local tab, this is what we've got. We've got our cloud storage benefits, and we've got our SD card if we have any videos recorded. So since we don't have any of that, we're just going to go right back home to the live screen, and now we're going to give it a moment here, and we're going to check out our night vision, see how well we like that, and then finally give our opinion of what we think about this particular camera right here. You know, if you're looking for a good camera, this one here right here, it's got great clarity both in daytime and nighttime. The sensitivity for the motion sensor is just right on target. And the options that are available with the spotlight of an evening, we turn that on and we'll get a color photo there, color picture there. You know, the options are great. They do just exactly what I want them to do, and they're going to do exactly what you want them to do as well. You've got your settings that you can put on there and set your own parameters. And I think that if you was to go ahead and set this up in your home as a home security system outside, you know, you can't beat them solar panels right there on top of the camera. It's an ideal situation, super easy to install, and the quality that you get is second to none.